Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, a spring training matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think you steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
Hector Santiago, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he pitched well enough to earn himself a win last start. Let's see how he does in this contest. Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
So coming to the plate, Jarrett Rylander, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Boston, center fielder, Jarrett Rylander.
And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Here it comes on 1-1. Left field. Grossman is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Tracked the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Grossman on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2 out, nobody on. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Once again, a 3-2. And another foul ball. Oh, that grounder got him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His head-to-head line against Hector Santiago, and even 10 hits in 30 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and it's 1-0 Boston. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's going to be the key for them today, HR?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Drew Pomeranz is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Digging in, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Danny Santana.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
This one's down to third. Dominguez fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second, first baseman, Byung-Ho Park.
So striding forward now, Byung-Ho Park, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Standing in, Miguel Sano. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. .92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So stepping in, Max Kepler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Pomerantz sets. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Swihart has a play. And that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. So striding in, Rusney Castillo. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Rusney Castillo.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman has a beat on it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Coming to the plate now, Blake Swihart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the
Batting
order.
ninth,
He's a pretty good
third
hitter.
baseman, Matt Dominguez.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner on first with 2 away. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready now, John Ryan Murphy. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
John Ryan Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ready on 1-2. A chance for the third baseman Dominguez. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7th, left fielder Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castillo is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 8th, the shortstop Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pomeranz into the windup. 1-0 on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance. Jarrett Rylander 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jarrett Rylander.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Park is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Hanley Ramirez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler moves over, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in, Jason Castro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jason Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Castro is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
The batter, first baseman, Byung-Ho Park.
Digging in to try it again, Byung-ho Park. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Pomerantz has his target. Here it is on 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rylander is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit hard to third. Sano takes it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Up next
In
for
now,
the Red Sox,
Rusney Castillo.
left fielder Rusney Castillo.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Misses, ball 2. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He reached on a single in his first try.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup and the pitch. In there, strike one.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Pomerantz gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. That misses 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Ready on 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Sano is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Jarrett Rylander as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Jose Barrios takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
17, Jose Barrios.
Hanley Ramirez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1
Off
strike.
the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Second and third, 2 away. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're up 2-0. Stepping into the box, John Ryan Murphy. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
John Ryan Murphy.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Nobody out, runner on first. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home. Here's a swing and a high pop up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Twins, catcher Jason Castro.
Digging in now, Jason Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Pomerantz sets. Here it is on 1-0. A high fastball is in there. From the belt, the pitch. softly hit out toward short. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Ready once again, Danny Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
1-1, here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this will be fouled away.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hit toward the right side. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier is there for it. 1 out.
Now
Hey,
batting,
every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that?
Moreland.
1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready for another chance? Rusney Castillo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grossman is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Brock Holt. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Kepler has a play, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chris Sale enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Chris Sale.
Digging in to try it again, Byung-Ho Park. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Byung-Ho Park.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. To 2-2 now.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Miguel Sano as he loops under the ball and pops it up. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, Brian Dozier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 11 hits in 38 ABs. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Into the box, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Castillo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Julio Herrera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Julio Herrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Swihart.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Dominguez.
Striding in once again, Matt Dominguez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Pablo Sandoval will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Sandoval.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A cold strike on the inside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Andrew Benintendi will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 on its way. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Dustin Pedroia will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Pedroia.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Kepler's on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Nope. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got a 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Working to keep them in the game here. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hart ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Dustin Pedroia will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
New pitcher set to take over now as the former number 1 overall pick Luke Hochevar gets the nod. Jackie Bradley Jr. will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Kenny Vargas is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Steve Selski is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 62.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Fernando Abad comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Coming in on it is Castillo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. Alex Wimmers is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Alex Wimmers.
Sandy Leon is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. And he's going to get there as he comes through off the bench with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Back up the middle. Escobar ranges to his left. A quick out number 1. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rusney Castillo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runner goes. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a full count now, 3-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up to Dozier for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Marco Hernandez is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Joe Mauer will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Young Ho Park.
Jorge Polanco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Polanco.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, third base.
Ehire Adrianza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 58, Ehire Adrianza.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out and a runner on second base. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swinging a soft liner on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Craig Kimbrell, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
46, Craig Kimbrell.
Brian Dozier will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Kimbrell's ready. First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Castillo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it here 3-0. Buddy Bashirs enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Chris Jimenez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now, as he takes over at first base.
Chris Jimenez.
Todd Dawley will also enter as he takes over at third base. Byron Buxton will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to Jimenez is in time for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Stephen O'Neill will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Stephen O'Neill.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Little chopper back his way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jared Baladares will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. In there, 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at
you. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Jose Ornelas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Now batting, Robbie Grossman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Kimbrel's ready. First pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Fouled back. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Castillo is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
3-0 the final score in this one today. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Twins, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Pomeranz. Credit the save to Craig Kimbrell. The loss goes to Hector Santiago. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.